This is one of the world's most advanced venomous snakes, and they're capable of doing this. Accurately spitting potent venom from a pair of modified front fangs. This venom is used as a defense, often aimed at the eyes of a would-be attacker, which in turn would give the snake a chance to escape the imposing threat. Assisting with this extreme experiment is reptile specialist Tyrone Ping. He's here to help safely wrangle the snake if things get out of control. I'm sure we are all curious to see how accurate the aim of this snake really is. And the only way to find out is to let one of these deadly reptiles spit directly at my face.
All right, we are set. The Mozambique spitting cobra is right here underneath this blue bucket. Now, a lot of this might happen really quickly. These reptiles are incredibly accurate with their spitting ability. Let's see if we can catch it in slow motion. All right, here we go. I'm gonna get into position here. Woo! Definitely a little nerve-wracking. All right, Tyrone, when you're ready, let's peel back the bucket and see what happens. I'm right here, buddy. Okay, staying calm at the moment. Oh, jeez. I'm right here. I'm right here. Look at my eyes. Look at my eyes, Cobra. Oh, wow. Full shot straight into my face. Holy cow. Did you guys see that? Look at the shield is completely coated. What's unique about this cobra is you'd think they would have to be completely reared up and hooding to be able to spit, but they can actually spit from that lower angle, and that's one way that they easily trick any invading predator to think, all right, I'm gonna be able to get in there and get my food, but then the cobra does that, just like that with the face. And that accuracy is unbelievable. All I have to do is move in close, and look at that, how quick that is. And that's a little bit less of a stream than I thought, but it seems just like a bunch of mist as you're driving through, let's say, a car wash, and it's like all over. All right, going in for another spritz. The Mozambique spitting cobra is actually one of the smaller cobra species here in South Africa. But this highly evolved defensive ability of the snake specifically is what makes it so unique. And if it is able to blind anything that's potentially attacking it, that of course gives it the chance to quickly make an escape. Look at the precision. All I need to do is move very slowly back and forth, and that snake does not lose its focus on where my hand is at, and specifically where my eyes are located. Let's go for one more even closer. Yeah, it's about as close as you probably want to get to a spitting cobra right there. Every single time, it makes you jolt, even though I feel completely protected behind this shield. It never gets any less nerve-wracking to be that close. Now, one of the things that's the most interesting about the fang design of this cobra species is that it has evolved over millions of years, and they have fixed front fangs, and in most instances where there's a little hole in the tip of the fang, this has a modified fang where the hole is actually in the front, and it is specialized muscles inside of the skull that allow it to spit. The closer I get, imagine if I was a leopard out there in the jungle and I approached this snake and with a paw reached out to touch that tail. You get that reaction? Oh, and there you have it. A full face full of very painful venom. Now that venom is not used in any instance for the snake to catch and kill its prey. It's only a defense mechanism. But the venom that comes from the bite specifically has neurotoxic and cytotoxic properties. This is an incredibly potent bite. And if I was bitten, it would be an immediate medical emergency, and anti-venom would definitely need to be administered if we were to save my life. But the spitting aspects, like you saw just there, will not kill you if it just gets into your eye. Wow, that was 2 double squirts right in a row. Whew. Doesn't get much crazier than that. One of the coolest and most famous influences in in relation to the spitting cobra is, of course, the Dilophosaurus from Jurassic Park. And the filmmakers took the influence of this animal's ability to design the Dilophosaurus, not only in the neck frills, but also in that ability to spit venom. And right now, I definitely feel like Dennis Nedry, when it comes to getting shot in the face with toxic venom. You can see the snake is just completely locked in at the moment. And that accuracy is impressive.
Venomous snakes don't want to use their toxic powers on humans. But if you make the foolish choice to harass or interact with them, the consequences can easily put you in the hospital, or in a worst case result, 6 feet underground.
So at this point, we are going to get the shield off of me because I certainly don't want to keep walking around with all the ability to accidentally wipe my fingers on that, get anything in my eyes, or in a worst case scenario, somehow get it on Trent. You guys, you have to understand, I've never seen Trent as nervous as I was when that cobra got spit all over his camera. And I don't know if that's because Trent is afraid for his own well-being or the camera's well-being, but safety first, so we got to make sure that we get everything cleaned up as best we possibly can. And that's a wrap on the Mozambique Spitting Cobra episode.
You know what I'm going to say next. But just in case you didn't pay close attention to our 25 previous snake episodes, always admire these slithering reptiles from a respectful distance.
We got a black mamba. Okay, I'm gonna grab it, tongs on the snake. You can see he's popping up his neck there slightly, it's a little narrow hood. One tongue is secure. We're gonna grab the secondary part of the snake here.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Cool, the snake is secure. I'm coming out in the open area here.
Wow.
Cool.
That is a big snake. Okay, so you want me to get the tubes?
Yeah, let's get the tubes, Cody.
Okay, what do you think? Largest tube?
Yeah, let's go with the largest tube. We're just gently restraining the snake. We don't want to put too much pressure on him. Get his head in there. Okay, he's going. Let him go a little bit more. He's gonna reverse. Okay, do you want to grab it? Are you comfortable grabbing that? Just put him all the way up there. Let me know as soon as you're comfortable.
Yeah, I'm not comfortable yet.
Yeah, I've still got the tongs on it, they're safe.
Okay.
I want you to just put that back hand, so like completely holding the tube and that snake, so he's not gonna reverse, because he is gonna pull back.
He is gonna pull back, okay. You don't think he can get out from there?
No, as long as you've got a good grip on him. Tell me when you're comfortable, I'm gonna release the tongs.
Okay, go ahead and release the tongs. This is a nerve-wracking moment.
Okay, and you remember, he may try reverse, so if he does, just hold him quite in place there.
Okay.
You got him.
Okay. Can I work him up a little bit further?
Yeah, you can work him up a little bit further. Good work.
Oh, my hands are shaking at the moment. Wow, that is a very strong snake. Okay, well, watch your face there, sorry. There we have it. That is a black mamba, safely tubed. Rather intense situation, but that went pretty smoothly.
That's how we do it. We work safely.
I catch my breath for a minute. My heart is racing. Okay, so the snake is staying pretty calm now. Let's go out of this enclosure and get ourselves in a spot that's a little more open. If for any reason I have to drop the snake and it comes out of the tube, we're in really close quarters. So let's slowly move out. You guys move first. I'm gonna take it really, really slow. I got a really good grip. Tyrone, you want to check my grip on the snake? You think that's
Yeah, we're good there. And let's
solid.
just angle it a little bit up, just in case he shoots out. You got it. Yeah, you got a good grip. Yeah, just you want to secure the tail there. You're good, Code.
Yeah. Man, this snake is insanely strong. Whoa, man. It is intimidating to hold one of these snakes. Right now, just trying to calm my heart rate. There it is, the notorious black mamba. It's almost tough to put into words what it's like to hold on to a black mamba. This is a species that I have just read about for most of my life, always hoping that I would see one in the wild and not to actually be hands-on with one, the most dangerous snake species I have ever physically interacted with. It is definitely a heart-racing encounter. Now, the black mamba, of course, gets its name from the black interior coloration of the mouth. And if I turn it like this and it opens up its mouth, we'll be able to get a really cool shot of that. The reason a bite from this snake is so potentially dangerous is because it is armed with a highly toxic, neurotoxic venom. If you're bitten by this snake, it begins to send your body into paralysis, which shuts down your major organs. So when your lungs, your liver, your kidneys, and ultimately your heart begin to cease working, that's why a bite is so dangerous. Essentially, you just straight up go into paralysis and die. If you were ever bitten by a snake like this, it is an immediate medical emergency. The big issue that we're looking at here today is the human-wildlife conflict. And people are terrified of the black mamba. Obviously, it has a negative reputation, but this is not a snake that is interested in interacting with humans. A dog was bitten. Unfortunately, that dog passed away, and the snake was killed in the process. You have that constantly happening out here, especially in rural areas. But these snakes are not to blame. We are in an area that is perfectly set up for snakes to be hunting for their food. You've got abandoned structures, you've got bags of garbage that has everything that would draw in rodents. Where you have rodents, you're going to have the reptiles that eat them. So the more you can do in your own yard to clean up the trash and make sure that you're not drawing in the prey items for these snakes, the less of your chance of actually seeing one of these snakes and ultimately interacting with it. So the last aspect to today's snake rescue is to actually relocate this snake to a place that's far away from human habitation. That will give the better chances for this snake to live out the length of its life, and of course will keep the dogs and the humans in this area completely safe. Now, is this the resident mamba that we were told about? It's possible. It is pretty sizable, but when you live in an area like this, there's always going to be another snake. So you can see why the work that Tyrone does is so incredibly important here in South Africa. And a big thanks to him for taking us out on this rescue mission. I feel completely fulfilled in that we have finally found one of these snakes that we're able to rescue. It didn't lose its life, and we're doing a good thing for the environment by getting this predator back out to where it belongs. I'm Coyote Peterson. Be brave. Stay wild. We'll see you on the next adventure.
Okay, we found a pretty cool spot to release the mamba. We are way back off some dirt road, and we have found a beautiful dry riverbed. It is just perfect mamba habitat. Grasses, trees, likely a lot of food. So we're gonna get the snake out, and this is another success story for Tyrone in successfully rescuing and relocating a venomous snake.